Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to The Medicine, where wisdom is the cure. Children of God, today is January the 24th, 2026. This message is for my grandchildren. Grandbabies, recently, your big mama, she took a fall. She fell 3 times inside of a rehabilitation center. While she was there from Saturday to Monday, she had those falls. I removed her from the center on Monday. Well, let me tell you, excuse me for yawning. This message is primarily about change. This is empirical data of what I went through when I noticed that I had changed. Now, I'm not the type of person who will usually be argumentative or start to act out and embarrass everyone, including myself. But there have been times in my life where the situation that I found myself in caused me to react in a not so pleasant way. In a not so pleasant way. And some of those situations or events I was proud of, and some of them I was not. Well, let me tell you about change. I was sitting at the rehabilitation center after the 3rd fall. What do you want to call them? The techs and the physical therapist was trying to get my mom off the floor. The social worker came down and was trying to help, and another woman came, and I'm not sure who she was, but she came and tried to offer help and tried to talk to me about being a caretaker. All of this was going on while they were trying to get my mom off of the floor, mind you. Now, in past times, that would have irritated me. That would have irritated me. That would have caused me some type of conflict internally. But this particular time, I sat there and I was able to go within. I looked at everyone talking to me at the same time. I also listened to one of the neighbors across the hall tell everybody that, hey, y'all need to learn some customer service skills. So all of that craziness was going on while they were trying to get my mother off the floor. I tell you, I remember the day when it would have been totally different for me. But we're talking about change, and I want to show you my change. As I said, I was able to go within and look at everybody standing around, saying what they had to say, coming back and forth, talking while all of this buffoonery was going on. They were trying to get my mom off the floor. Someone else had paperwork they wanted me to sign. Somebody else was trying to get me to put my mom on another hall. Somebody else across the hall was screaming. So it was a lot of sensory overload going on. Now, in past times, I would have had to probably scream out and say, stop it, or shut up. But none of that happened. I was able to go within and look at everybody around me. Look at all the spoken words, look at all the activities, look at all the movement, look at all of the buffoonery. And you know what? Nothing rose up within me other than, I mean, that's all I could feel. That's all I could sense was, Lord have mercy. And if you would ask any of those people who actually heard me, I stuck to one script. The script that I stuck to was, bring me the paperwork, whatever I need to sign, so that we can get my mom home. Because if this kind of behavior continues, somebody will be liable. I said it like 5 or 6 times. I don't want anybody to be liable. Let's expedite this situation. That's all that rose up within me. No curse words, no anger, no animosity, no frustration, no confusion, no conflict. The only thing that rose up within me was the great concern that I had for my mom getting out of that place. And I realized I had changed. I don't know how many people are going to be able to align with what I'm saying. And maybe you will, grandchildren, be able to align with what I'm saying. But I had changed. There was a peace that came over me that I just could not understand. And it has been striding with me ever since. Some people have done some egregious things to me and my mother during her time of sickness. And you know what? Nothing rises up within me other than keep your peace. Keep your peace. That was the only thing that stabilized me. It centered me. Don't allow people to take your peace. Don't allow situations or circumstances to steal your peace. And it is such a peace, you can't even explain it. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what they do. Keep your peace. Keep your peace. So I realized that at that particular moment that, wow, I really have changed. And I didn't do it. It was God. I could not take any of the credit. It was the great God above, the Holy One, Jesus Christ, Adonai, my King, who comforted me throughout the buffoonery as it relates to your big mama. So I wanted to share that with you, grandbabies, because when things happen to you, things that are out of your control, don't lose your peace. Keep your peace. Allow things to happen. Let it wash over you. Stay tethered and connected to the Lord. He will direct your path. Give it to Him. Let Him, as so many people say, take the wheel. And keep your peace so that you can continue to do the work of the good Lord above. Amen. Amen, grandbabies. I love you so very, very much. And as always, as I tell you all, God gave me one message, and it is, God is concerned with our behavior. Don't hurt people. Love you much.